Are you drinking milk every day, thinking it's helping your bones? You might be surprised to learn it could be doing the exact opposite. What if the milk sitting in your fridge right now is quietly weakening your joints, damaging your memory, and triggering inflammation? But here's the twist: while most milks can silently harm your health after 65, there are 4 specific kinds of milk that can actually reverse the damage and help you stay strong for years to come. Most seniors think milk is always a safe choice, but according to new research, 99% of adults over 65 are drinking milk that may be doing more harm than good, and they don't even know it. In fact, a shocking new study revealed that the wrong type of milk can increase your risk of bone fractures, memory decline, and systemic inflammation by more than 50%. And yet, it's a daily habit for millions. But here's the good news: certain types of milk can do the opposite. Some milks actually help rebuild bone density, reduce joint pain, and support your immune and brain health well into your 70s and beyond. In today's video, Senior Health Boost reveals the 4 milks you should absolutely drink, and the 4 you should avoid at all costs. Siege 1 ranked from least to most powerful, based on real clinical science. And make sure to stick around for the number 1 milk on this list. Been shown in trials to boost bone density, strengthen immunity, and even reduce signs of brain aging in seniors over 70. But first, take a second to tell us in the comments, what kind of milk are you drinking right now? Regular dairy? Something else? We'd love to hear from you. Now let's begin with the milk. You absolutely should be drinking one that might seem a little old-fashioned, but is one of the most underrated allies for aging bones, joints, and your gut. Milk number 4: goat milk. Digestive and bone health hero. Goat milk may not be as popular as cow's milk in American households, but for seniors over 65, it might be one of the smartest swaps you'll ever make. Why? Because goat milk has a completely different protein structure compared to cow's milk, making it much easier to digest, especially for older adults. If you've ever dealt with bloating, acid reflux, or just felt off after drinking milk, goat milk could be the solution. Here's what makes the difference. Most cow's milk contains a 1-casein protein that can trigger inflammation in the gut and immune system. Goat milk, on the other hand, is rich in a 2-casein, which doesn't cause the same inflammatory response. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who switched from cow's milk to goat milk for just 8 weeks experienced a 26% drop in gut inflammation markers, better calcium absorption, and far fewer issues with gas, bloating, and indigestion. But digestion isn't the only area where goat milk shines. It's also higher in medium-chain fatty acids, a healthy type of fat that your body converts into quick energy, helping maintain muscle strength and prevent fatigue as metabolism naturally slows with age. And when it comes to bone health, goat milk delivers. It's naturally rich in calcium, phosphorus, zinc, nutrients your bones desperately need to stay dense and fractured. But what truly sets goat milk apart is its content of bioavailable selenium, a mineral that supports your thyroid, immune system, and even mood stability in later life. Many older adults are deficient in selenium, which can lead to increased inflammation, slower healing, and even weaken resistance to infections. Goat milk quietly fills that gap. How to get the most from goat milk? Choose full-fat pasteurized goat milk without added sugars or flavors. Avoid ultra-pasteurized options, which are heated to extreme temperatures and can destroy many of the milk's beneficial enzymes and nutrients. You can enjoy goat milk warm, paired with cinnamon or turmeric for an anti-inflammatory kick, or use it as a base for smoothies. Pour it over oatmeal, or combine it with low-glycemic granola made from grains like buckwheat or millet. Goat milk might not be as flashy as oat milk or almond milk, but when it comes to real benefits for seniors: stronger bones, better digestion, and improved nutrient absorption, it's one of the most powerful natural tools you can use to stay active and pain-free. And if goat milk is the quiet underdog in the world of healthy aging, the next milk on our list has made a big splash in recent years, and for good reason, especially for seniors managing joint pain, blood sugar, or weight concerns. This plant-based milk might be your new best friend. Let's talk about milk number 3, unsweetened almond milk, calcium fortified. Now that we've uncovered how goat milk supports digestion and strengthens bones for seniors, let's explore a modern alternative that's taken the health world by storm: unsweetened almond milk. But don't be fooled by the trend. There's real science behind this plant-based powerhouse, especially for those managing joint pain, blood sugar, and inflammation after 60. Milk number 3, unsweetened almond milk, calcium fortified, clean, gentle, and surprisingly powerful for many older adults. Switching from dairy to almond milk might seem like just another dietary fad, but when done right, unsweetened and fortified correctly, almond milk can be one of the most beneficial changes you make for your bones, joints, metabolism, and even your brain. Let's start with the bones. When fortified with the right nutrients, almond milk delivers just as much calcium as traditional dairy, but without the problematic elements that often cause issues in aging bodies like inflammatory proteins, saturated fats, and lactose. A 2021 study published in Nutrition and Clinical Practice followed a group of seniors who replaced cow's milk with calcium-fortified almond milk. After just 10 weeks, they saw a 32% reduction in joint stiffness, significant improvements in blood sugar stability, and fewer complaints of bloating and digestive discomfort. Why does almond milk work so well? It contains no lactose, no casein, and very little natural sugar. That means it allows calcium and magnesium, too, essential minerals for bones and muscles, to be absorbed without triggering inflammation or insulin spikes. This is especially important for older adults dealing with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, osteopenia or osteoporosis, or even chronic joint pain and swelling. But not all almond milks are created equal. If you stroll down the supermarket aisle, you'll find many commercial brands packed with added sugars, gums, thickeners, and artificial flavors. Unfortunately, those additives can cancel out the anti-inflammatory benefits you're trying to gain. So, what should you look for? Unsweetened almond milk fortified with calcium, vitamin D, and ideally magnesium-free from sugar and synthetic flavors. These three nutrients, calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium, work together like a team to support stronger bones, smoother muscle contractions, and better nerve signaling. If you've been dealing with leg cramps, hand tremors, or balance issues, it may not just be aging, it could be a mineral imbalance. And almond milk might help correct that gently, without upsetting your stomach. More than just bones, almond milk's brain-boosting bonus here. Something you might not expect from a plant-based milk, a powerful impact on cognitive health. Almond milk is naturally high in vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant known for reducing oxidative stress in aging tissues, especially in the brain. In a clinical trial published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry, researchers found that seniors with higher vitamin E intake showed slower rates of cognitive decline, improved memory, retention, and stronger overall mental clarity. This means that drinking almond milk regularly isn't just good for your joints, it may also help preserve your mind as you age. And because almond milk is usually consumed cold or in room temperature smoothies, the vitamin E stays stable and active, delivering its full benefit every time. How to use almond milk for maximum benefits. Adding almond milk to your daily routine can be simple, delicious, and incredibly effective. Here are a few ways to make it work for you. Smoothies. Combine unsweetened almond milk with anti-inflammatory fruits like blueberries, a handful of spinach, and a teaspoon of ground flaxseed. The healthy fats and omega-3 south will enhance it. Joint recovery. Chia pudding. Soak chia seeds overnight in almond milk. By morning, you'll have a protein-rich omega 3-packed breakfast that's easy on the gut and great for blood sugar balance. Oatmeal base. Use it to cook steel-cut oats instead of water. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon, a spoonful of almond butter, and you've got a heart-healthy, joint-friendly breakfast, coffee, or tea. Almond milk foams beautifully in hot drinks. Just be sure to warm it gently to preserve the vitamins. Almond milk is more than a dairy, a functional food, one that helps you stay mobile, alert, and pain-free without taxing your digestive system or spiking your blood sugar. For seniors dealing with arthritis, diabetes, brain fog, or chronic fatigue, this milk offers a high-reward solution, a quiet protector for bones, joints, and circulation. Smooth transition to the next milk, kefir. Now, while almond milk helps calm inflammation and gently nourish your system, the next milk on our list is a completely different beast. It's not just milk, it's alive, it's fermented, and it has the power to rebuild your gut microbiome, improve muscle control, and boost vitamin absorption in ways most seniors have never experienced. Up next, kefir, the probiotic-rich milk that might just transform how you move, feel, and even think in your 70s and beyond. If almond milk gives your body a gentle reset, the next option on our list is a true biological powerhouse. It's not just a drink, it's alive. With the ability to transform your gut, boost muscle coordination, and even enhance brain clarity, kefir is one of the most underrated tools seniors can add to their routine. Milk number 2, kefir, the living milk that strengthens you from the inside out. Kefir is unlike any other milk. It's fermented, rich with live cultures, and teeming with beneficial bacteria that can restore balance to your gut microbiome. And for seniors, that's critical. Why? After age 60, your immune system weakens, your ability to absorb nutrients drops, and your muscles may start to feel weaker, less coordinated. Kefir targets all of these problems starting in the gut. A 2020 study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience followed seniors who drank kefir daily for 12 weeks. The results? A 33% improvement in gut microbiome diversity, a 25% increase in vitamin D absorption, noticeable gains in muscle coordination, and walking stability. So, what makes kefir different from regular milk? It's the fermentation. This process breaks down much of the lactose and protein found in standard dairy. making kefir much easier to digest, especially for seniors who struggle with bloating or gas after milk. But kefir doesn't stop at digestion. It's also nutritionally dense, offering calcium for bones, magnesium for muscle support, phosphorus to maintain energy production, and, crucially, vitamin K2, a nutrient many seniors don't even realize they're missing. Why K2 matters so much after 65. Here's something many people don't know. Without enough vitamin K2, calcium can end up in the wrong places. Instead of building your bones, it may get deposited in your arteries, raising your risk of heart disease while leaving your bones weaker and more fracture-prone. Kefir naturally provides bioavailable vitamin K2, which works like a traffic director for calcium, guiding it toward your skeleton, not your bloodstream. A clinical trial published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging tracked postmenopausal women who added kefir to their daily diet. Compared to the control group, they had a 45% slower rate of spinal bone loss and significantly improved femur strength, critical for avoiding dangerous hip fractures. Why does this matter? Because after 70, hip fractures are among the leading causes of disability and hospitalization. Kefir isn't just about digestion, it's about staying on your feet, preserving independence, and avoiding the spiral of weakness that follows a bad fall. How to get the most from kefir to reap the full benefits of kefir. Here's what you need to know. Choose unsweetened whole milk kefir. Look for labels that list live active cultures, and avoid flavored options full of sugar that can feed harmful gut bacteria. Drink a small glass daily, ideally with a meal. This helps beneficial bacteria survive stomach acid and populate your intestines. Want to boost gut health further? Blend kefir with fiber-rich fruits like kiwi or blackberries. These act as prebiotics, fuel for the good bacteria. For a nutrient-packed breakfast, pour kefir over oats. Mix with chia seeds, or use it as a base for a smoothie with a spoonful of ground flaxseed for added omega-3s. With just one serving a day, kefir can calm inflammation, support digestion, and enhance nutrient absorption, especially for seniors looking to restore energy and stability without relying on pills or synthetic supplements. Milk #1A2. Milk, the safer, smarter version of cow's milk. At first glance, a 2 milk looks like any other glass of dairy, but under the surface, it's fundamentally different and far more compatible with the aging body. Traditional cow's milk contains a protein called a 1-beta-casein, which has been linked to gut irritation, inflammation, and even autoimmune responses in many older adults. This is the same protein that often causes bloating, joint stiffness, and subtle brain fog in senior. Symptoms too many people chalk up to just getting old. A2 milk, by contrast, contains only A2-beta-casein, gentler protein that's easier to digest and less likely to trigger inflammation. That one small change makes a huge difference. In a 2021 randomized controlled trial published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who switched from standard milk to a 2 milk reported a 64% reduction in digestive symptoms, less joint pain, sharper cognitive function, and better calcium absorption in just 8 weeks. This isn't fringe science. It's clear, clinical proof that your choice of milk matters deeply, especially after 65. What makes a 2 milk so effective? It delivers the full nutritional profile of traditional whole milk: calcium, vitamin D, healthy fats, protein, B12, iodine, but it does so without triggering the body's inflammatory response to a 1-casein, making it safer for seniors who are sensitive to dairy but still need the muscle, bone, and brain support whole milk offers. You still get the tools to build stronger bones, retain muscle mass, support your brain health, and you do it without the bloating, gas, or silent immune flare-ups that can quietly worsen arthritis, fatigue, and circulation. To maximize the benefits, choose full-fat A2 milk, ideally from grass-fed cows. The fat helps your body absorb fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin D and K2, both essential for calcium, metabolism, and joint protection. Use it in cooking. Pour it over high-fiber cereals, or blend it with low-sugar fruits like raspberries or avocado to stabilize blood sugar levels. Avoid ultra-pasteurized or flavored versions. These often strip away nutrients or add sugars that counter the benefits. From goat milk's gut-friendly profile to almond milk's brain-boosting vitamin E. From kefir's probiotic strength to the anti-inflammatory power of A2 milk, you now have a full roadmap of dairy choices that support your bones, joints, brain, and mobility. But here's the question: are you drinking the milk that's helping your future or silently harming it? Up next, we'll wrap up with a final summary and an action plan so you know exactly how to make these powerful milks part of your daily life. Let's bring it all together. So far, we've looked at the milks that can rebuild your body from the inside out. But now it's time to flip the script, because not all milks are helpful. In fact, some are doing real damage to your bones, brain, and metabolism, especially after 65. Let's explore the 4 types of milk seniors should never touch, ranked from least to most harmful, based on clinical evidence and real-world health outcomes. Milk. To avoid number 4, sweetened almond milk. a sweet trap in disguise. Almond milk often gets labeled as healthy, but not all almond milks are created equal. The sweetened versions, in particular, are a hidden source of added sugars that many seniors aren't aware of. You'll see it in the ingredients list: cane sugar, fructose, or even agave syrup added, not for your health, but to mask the blandness of overly processed formulas. And that turns a once healthy alternative into a blood sugar bomb. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Endocrinology and Aging found that older adults who drank sweetened, non-dairy milks had a 39% higher risk of insulin resistance, greater midsection fat accumulation, and more frequent energy crashes throughout the day. That's because, after 60, your insulin sensitivity drops significantly. Your body doesn't process sugar the same way it used to. So even healthy drinks, when loaded with sweeteners, can cause metabolic chaos. What's worse, most commercial almond milks contain less than 2% actual almonds. The rest is filtered water, stabilizers, and sugar. That means you're not getting the real benefits of almonds like magnesium, antioxidants, or fiber. Instead, you're left with a product that spikes blood sugar, feeds inflammation, and provides zero real nutrition for your bones, muscles, or brain. So, if you're already dealing with prediabetes, memory issues, joint pain, or stiffness, sweetened almond milk may look innocent in your fridge, but it's likely contributing to the very problems you're trying to solve. Think of it as a wolf in sheep's clothing, one that has no place in a senior's daily routine. Milk to avoid. Number 3. Unfortified oat milk. Empty carbs and hidden risks. Oat milk has exploded in popularity. It's marketed as heart-healthy, eco-friendly, and perfect for older adults looking to cut dairy. But there's a catch, and it's a big one. Most oat milks on the market are unfortified. That means they lack calcium, vitamin D, and essential micronutrients your aging body depends on. What you get instead is carbohydrates and sugar, and not much else. A 2021 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Aging found that seniors who consumed unfortified oat milk daily had a 31% higher rate of bone density loss, more frequent joint pain, and greater reports of fatigue and muscle weakness, because oats contain phytic acid, a natural compound that binds to calcium and magnesium, preventing your body from absorbing them, lest those minerals are added back in. Without fortification, you're drinking a milk that actively blocks nutrient absorption while raising blood sugar. Dangerous combo for seniors who need every calorie to count. And the issues don't stop there. Many oat milks also contain seed oils, gums, and emulsifiers, and artificial stabilizers. These can irritate the gut lining, especially in seniors dealing with IBS, reflux, sluggish digestion. The result: bloating, gas, discomfort, and even a loss of appetite, which can quickly lead to nutritional deficiencies and faster muscle decline. If you love oat milk, always check the label. Look for calcium and vitamin D at 25% DV or higher. Unsweetened varieties only if those nutrients aren't clearly listed. It's little more than a sugar-loaded beverage with a health halo, and one that can silently steal strength from your aging body. Milk to avoid. Number 2. Flavored lactose-free milk. A sugary illusion. Lactose-free milk is often seen as a smart choice for seniors struggling with digestion. But when it's flavored, think chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry, it becomes a metabolic trap. Hiding behind a digestive-friendly label, these milks are often loaded with added sugars, artificial flavors, and low-grade oils that inflame aging tissues. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Gerontological Nutrition revealed that seniors who drank flavored lactose-free milk regularly had a 41% increase in fasting insulin levels, more belly fat accumulation, and faster markers of metabolic decline over just 6 months. Why such a drastic effect? Because as we age, our ability to process sugar slows down. What might seem like a treat can quietly worsen inflammation, contribute to weight gain, and impair brain function without you realizing it. And there's more. Many flavored lactose-free milks also contain artificial sweeteners like sucralose, carrageenan, a common thickener linked to gut inflammation, and other additives that may disrupt thyroid hormones, alter microbiome balance, or interfere with digestion. For seniors already managing diabetes, brain fog, arthritis, or chronic fatigue, these hidden ingredients can amplify the damage. Even if you're just drinking one small glass a day, we've now seen how sweetened almond milk, unfortified oat milk, and flavored lactose-free options can each quietly sabotage your health, from digestion to bones to brain. But the most dangerous milk of all? It's one that millions of seniors still drink daily without ever realizing it's accelerating bone loss, joint pain, and even memory decline. Coming up next, the number 1 milk you must avoid and the shocking science that proves why it doesn't belong in your fridge after 6.5. Milk to avoid. Number 1. Ultra-pasteurized A1 cow's milk. The most dangerous dairy for seniors of all the milks on the market. This one is the most familiar and, potentially, the most harmful for seniors. We're talking about the ultra-pasteurized conventional cow's milk you've probably had in your fridge for decades. It's the kind that fills grocery store shelves, comes from a 1-type dairy cows, and has long been marketed as good for your bones. But once you pass age 6, This milk may quietly work against your body in multiple ways and most people have no idea. Let's break it down. The protein problem. Why A1 beta casein hurts seniors. Most commercial milk in the US is produced by A1 type cows, and their milk contains a protein called A1 beta ketone. For younger adults, this might not be a big deal, but after 65, the impact becomes clear and dangerous. Several clinical studies have now shown that A1 beta casein can trigger gut inflammation, stress the immune system, and even contribute to cognitive decline. In a 2020 randomized trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who drank A1 milk daily experienced a 32% increase in pro-inflammatory markers, slower cognitive reaction times, and more joint stiffness and digestive issues. When you consider that seniors already have weakened gut linings and slower immune responses, this kind of protein only adds fuel to the fire, and that's not even the worst part. The hidden cost of ultrapasteurization and make milk shelf stable. Most conventional brands use a process called ultrapasteurization, which heats milk to 280 degrees Fahrenheit. That level of heat destroys beneficial enzymes, denatures, key proteins, and makes the milk much harder to digest. This is especially harmful for seniors with low stomach acids, low digestion, or compromised nutrient absorption. The result? You drink milk thinking you're helping your bones, but instead you get bloating, poor calcium absorption, and rising systemic inflammation that quietly undermines your joints, brain, and energy levels. What's really in that carton? Hormones, antibiotics, and GMO feed. Most mass-market milk in the U.S. comes from cows that are treated with growth hormones, given regular antibiotics, and fed GMO corn or soy instead of grass. These substances can leave chemical residues in the milk that gradually build up in your body. Over time, they may contribute to disrupted hormone regulation, poor immune signaling, and even difficulty absorbing or utilizing calcium. In short, the milk that once helped you grow could now be silently accelerating your decline. The long-term impact on aging bodies. In a large European study tracking older adults who consumed high levels of conventional cow's milk, researchers found higher fracture rates, more oxidative stress in cells, and shortened telomere length, a marker of accelerated aging. Their conclusion: the risks of drinking this milk outweighed the traditional bone health benefits, especially when it was ultrapasteurized and came from A1 type cows. So while this milk may seem comforting and familiar, every glass could be adding to joint pain, memory issues, inflammation, and a higher risk of falls and fractures. And if you're still drinking it after 65, it may be time to rethink that habit for the sake of your strength, clarity, and independence. The big picture: milk is no longer a simple choice. After 65, at this stage of life, every food and drink decision matters more than ever. The wrong milk doesn't just raise your blood sugar, it can quietly chip away at your strength, memory, and mobility. Let's be clear: the wrong milk fuels inflammation, accelerates joint pain, increases insulin resistance, and ages you faster. The right milk nourishes your gut, strengthens your bones, reduces swelling, and helps keep your brain sharp. That's why, here at Senior Health Boost, we created this video to empower you with facts that can change your health journey for the better. The final recap: for milks to drink, for to avoid. In this video, you've discovered the 4 best milks for seniors, backed by science, to support digestion, balance blood sugar, strengthen bones, and reduce joint pain. The 4 milks to avoid: the ones that quietly contribute to fatigue, weight gain, memory loss, and systemic inflammation. This isn't diet culture. This isn't a trend. It's clinical nutrition for aging well, and every sip matters. Now it's your turn. Make the switch. Share the knowledge. What kind of milk is in your fridge right now? Are you ready to upgrade your habits and take control of your strength? Let us know in the comments. Your experience could help someone else finally break free from daily joint pain, stiffness, or fatigue. And if you found value in this video, please share it with someone over 60, a parent, friend, or neighbor who might be drinking the wrong milk and not even know it. If this video opened your eyes and gave you practical tools to protect your health, hit that like button, subscribe to Senior Health Boost for more expert-backed tips, turn on notifications so you never miss another video that could help you stay mobile, strong, and sharp, because this isn't just about milk, it's about taking back control of your body, your future, and your quality of life after 65. From all of us at Senior Health Boost, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay strong, stay smart, and stay well.